Yeah, babe. My dear husbands, I wanted you guys to know that this doesn't have anything to do with you guys. You're just stuck in really bad things. But yes, husbands, the United States and Dubai murdered with very smart gods, turned bad or were bad. And the United States and Dubai learned how to put children of God and the weak and defenseless and the innocent and the truly good among everything like a nightmare. I have had to put them in the biggest, scariest spiritual cages, where those spiritual cages force them to keep their goddamn guilt and problems to themselves. So that no matter how guilty they were, no matter how much they need to die and be punished, no matter what they go through and how unsurvivable it really is, they will just shut the fuck up and keep it to themselves. And I needed those cages to be finalized. But I knew that you guys were helping countries that have fucked up and done shit against me. Those countries that have done things against me with the United States and Dubai, they are terrified and don't want to be as dead as the United States and Dubai. And I understand that. So that's why I played fun sexual powers and the powers of sexual fun to the direction of all of you husbands. So you guys would play sex powers fun and feel like the precious babies of the gods and the precious daddy of God. And remember, hopefully to some extent, that if I'm giving you the power of love, nobody is talking to any of you guys when it comes to how bad this actually could get all the way around. And even though you want to help countries that have done bad and wrong against me, remember that this is crime against dead, suffering God reality. If they, in the end, can't make it, they can't make it. This is a system of responsibility and accountability. It's a moral-based system. It's going to deal with everybody once and for all. The countries that have done gross things against my death to rape or murder my already dead death, they're in really bad waters. That's why they are countries that are so terrified. They know that whatever they deserve is really that bad. Now, they are trying to race against the clock and 360 like holy moly and figure out how to be on the good side of a dead God and live. But that said, they're going to rape and try to act like, well, I'm raping nicer now because they've raped and murdered the death of God. They're all warped in the head. They're gross and disgusting. Like a murderer that murders constantly in a basement, they're just gross as fuck. And they just want to rationalize in the most disgusting ways. And you have to get ready for the fact that a lot of these countries are going to say, well, the answer is to keep raping and murdering, but be nicer about it. The answer is to keep being as gross and sickening and rape and murder happy, indulgently, sexually disgusting as possible, but act nicer and more normal, like we should just be tolerated about it. They're going to have a very warped, disgusting, guilty, gross mentality that mostly still just wants to get away with it or find a way to indulge their gross, disgusting problems and not pay a price. And sadly, those countries' husbands are just going to end up starting to get way too 666 glowy on their forehead and way too dead. And that's where you need to learn to be like the I Am Legend movie. You're going to have to start to learn when to goddamn run or kill everything and realize they don't die once and run. So in the I Am Legend movie, there was a dog that was getting destroyed by the gross shit that government had created. That movie, like a lot of movies, is based on something that really happened somewhere else. God's often tell people or teach people to make movies about what's happened everywhere. That dog was his favorite beloved dog, and he had to kill the dog because he knew it was either the dog or him. You're gonna get to a point where you have to try to kill somebody in these countries that is trying to cry and get help from you and try to attach to you when they won't stop committing crime. When they won't stop committing crime and try to emotionally attach to you, they're going to want to sit in those emotions and kill you unthinkably because they're dead unthinkably, because they won't stop crime until they know their 666 is too permanent and they're dead and gone. You need to be the strong husbands that pay attention to how strong and real that 666 gets. How far they're going where you know they're not going to make it anymore anyway. And you're going to have to kill them to see if they can just die once or realize they're not going to die and run. And just cut your losses and learn to just let go of emotional anything. Everybody gross uses emotions to get what they want. You have to learn to be very heartless, or they'll get you, kill you forever, and laugh that you were stupid enough to have a heart. Good luck, people.